All right, ladies and gentlemen, definitely glad to have you here to the Freedom Team Apex Marketing Group channel. Today, we got some good stuff for you. But before we do that, I want to make sure you get your pen and paper, get definitely set on your seat, and guess what? Let's get started. Now, we know in this time right now, ladies and gentlemen, we are living definitely in a critical time. So critical time require critical thinking. And critical thinking then needs and leads to critical action. So what we want to share with you right now, it's a lot of things going on with social injustice and COVID-19. But right now, what can you do to make it through COVID-19? What can you do to make it through the social injustice? Because while we dealing with that, no matter how it turned out, for our benefit, not for our benefit, good or bad, guess what? You still gonna need to live. You still gonna need to play the money game, and you need to play the money game to win. So what I want to share with you, and you can probably check, it's on one of the videos. Speaking of that, oh, don't let me forget. Y'all know I forget. Hit that subscription button if it's at the top, bottom, left, or right. Spin around. Make sure you hit it. Hit that subscription button. And we'll definitely make for sure, of course, you get the information sheet as well, and hit the bell so you can be notified anytime we have new lessons coming out 2 or 3 times a week. And hopefully you like the channel. We like to have fun, be straight up, be free, straight to the point. But I like to be me, want you to be you as well. So what I want to share with you, we also had a session, we talked about how to play the money game and the cash flow system. Now what I want to share with you, that is 4 main financial statements that we need to learn about. Because right now we got to put ourselves right now in position that if they decide to say, hey, we want to give you all, when I say you all, the community, the less fortunate, the people that have been taken advantage of, we want to give y'all some monies, we want to give y'all some grants. The difference between grants and loans you got to pay back, grants you don't. But in order to get the grants, you need to meet a criteria, which means you're going to need to have some type of portfolio, aka paperwork, better known as financial statements, to show that you are worthy to give it. They're not just throwing money out of the sky. They can't do a multitude of money like that, because if they're giving the money to build up the community, to build the neighborhood, to build you up, they got to make for sure they're not throwing bad money after good money. And if that makes sense, y'all give me an eye. That's an eye on that one. All right, so now what we want to talk about is the 4 statements that you need to have. Now, it's important. I talk about some of the information, of course, in my book. I want to let you know this is not a plug for the book, because what? We're giving the book away for free. You can get both. It's a 2-volume book. You can go to the website, get it for free. Making It Happen, ZeroToHero.com. That's Making It Happen, ZeroToHero.com. We pay for the book. You pay for the shipping and handling. So we say all the time, be a professional, hire a professional like me so you get professional results when you get the book. Also, too, that if you want more information, you can comment up below and we'll send you the sheet on it. Or if you just really want me to do a much longer and even more thorough presentation, just go check out our free webinar at financialtradesecrets.com. Again, that's financialtradesecrets.com. Watch the webinar, register for it, and we get the information to you. So now let's come with it as we get ready to make everything close out. That this is our time to make it happen, y'all. I'm telling you, this is our time to go to the top. This is our time to stop being sick and tired. This is the time to go from the back to the front and make for sure we the one to make a difference, but we got to be excited about that. So let me give you lesson 1 in financial statement. And I know it ain't glossy, it ain't pretty, but you got to have it. A budget. I know y'all like, wow. Listen to me, ladies and gentlemen. I know we have all kind of computer things and things we keep in our head. I know you are very intelligent. Let me let you know the reason why you have the budget. First of all, you have the budget because you need to have the picture so you can track it. You know the saying, you can't see the picture when you're in the frame. You are not able to see what you can carve out between mad money of expensive liabilities because it's not written out. And so it's just in the head. All of us have went to the grocery store sometime in our life, even with our parents or ourselves. And sometimes if they had a list, they was more effective regarding time, and money versus not having the list. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm telling you, it keeps you guided. It's pretty much like the introduction to your financial GPS. So you need to have that. So you can have the picture and you can track it, because it's going to have obviously your income and it's going to have your expense and liabilities, and you can see the picture where it goes. So that's the basic budget. That's where everything starts. If you know how to read a budget, you can work with a profit or non-profit organization, and when you start to talk numbers, you'll understand the line items or the sectors or the groups that they're talking about. So I don't want to get too fancy because this ain't the webinar, but I want to make sure I share it with you. Here we go. Financial statement number 2 that you need to have. So first one is the budget statement. The next one is number 2 is an income statement, which is similar and spins off of the budget, but pretty much the income statement is talking about your revenue, subtract your expenses, your costs and deductions, and giving you your net income. You got to know the difference between your gross income and your net income, because a lot of times that when you say, for example, if you're a real estate investor and you have a regular business and you have $100,000 a year, but if you have wrote off $80,000 of expenses, your net income is only $20,000. So we got to understand the difference with those and how it works. And I'm not telling you to or not to write them off or not at this moment. I'm just sharing with you, we got to understand about the net income, because when we go and we provide our documentation, that's what they're going to be looking at. The next one you're going to write down, number 3, which is a balance sheet. Okay, pretty much is exactly what it is. Balance and left and right. So balance, pretty much you can have something quote 5 rocks on one side and you can have 10 rocks on the other side, and yet they can weigh the same, even though from a numerical point 10 is more than 5. But if the 5 have a certain amount of weight and the 10 have a certain amount of weight, yet they can be equal. So a balance sheet is you have your assets, subtract your liabilities, and then of course there's going to leave you your balance right there. All right, and so this is why we share with people that when I fill out an application, let me let you know again who I am. I forgot to tell you, but it's not that important. But of course, Fahim Muhammad, Freedom Coach, 3-time author, licensed real estate broker, mortgage broker, author, financial planner, all that good stuff, right? And so when you have the balance sheet, the reason why I said that, when I fill out an application for you to get your investment property, a 10-unit building, a 4-unit building, or your starter home or your dream home, on the left side, that if you happen to already own a home, I put it down as an asset. But what happens is it got to balance out, because now when we go on the other side of liability, do you owe on that? And so if you owe more than obviously it was worth, then of course it is a liability to you, but it shows up as an asset on the bank statement. And so we got to understand that. And so we want to make for sure we get that up. So the balance sheet, asset, money, liabilities, give you that. And so you got to, your shareholders, equity in that as well. Then the last statement, which is huge, which is your cash flow statement. And that's that one right there. Cash flow statement. Say that, cash flow statement, right? So with the cash flow statement, this is all revenues. This is not just your income. So this is going to be all your revenues. It's going to be your cash. It's going to be your account receivables. It's going to be your income. It's going to be your asset income. It's going to be your deposit payments. All of this is your particular cash flow. And so obviously we always want to be in the green and the red. And so what we share people, again, you want to have money working with you instead of you working for it. Once you're able to do that, you can play the game and win. So please make sure, I don't know where that bell at, left, right, top, bottom, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Definitely make sure you hit the bell so you get notified, and realize that while we're going through the time of social injustice, also remember the left hand, we got financial injustice, and we got to work on that side as well. If not, we can't have a balance sheet that'll be off balance. So what I want to share with you right now, as I tell people all the time, good things come to those who wait, but only what's left over for those who hustle. The hustle is for free. The game is for a fee. Again, my name is Fahim Muhammad, the Freedom Coach. Free yourself, and the dreams will follow. Ho, I'm out.